Welcome to CoatingsCast, the ultimate podcast dedicated to the science, art, and innovation of liquid and fluid applied roofing, coatings for surfaces, and waterproofing. It's time to roll up our sleeves, put on our lab coats, and dive headfirst into the world of liquid protection that keeps your roofs and surfaces in prime condition. The future is here, and it's liquid, so don't miss out. This is CoatingsCast, where every drop counts in the world of roof and surface protection. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to CoatingsCast here at coatingscoffeeshop.com. I'm your host, Megan Ellsworth, and I am with my new friend, Sonny from Fluid Applied Roofing. Sonny, you're the CEO. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yes, CEO.
Woohoo! I'm so excited to have you here and to chat about some really exciting stuff coming from FAR. But before we get into that, can you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about Fluid Applied Roofing?
Yeah. So, as you mentioned, I'm the CEO of Fluid Applied Roofing. I've been in the roofing space for over 30 years. So I
Wow.
started as a contractor a long time ago. And
Cool.
from that experience, I felt that I can develop a really cool technology. So here we are, 30 years later.
That's amazing. So when did you start Fluid Applied Roofing?
Fluid Applied Roofing, the concept was born in 2012. I
Okay.
found a chemist, and he had a really cool technology. I put some concepts and thoughts, things that I would like to see brought to the industry, some innovation.
Yeah.
And together we went to work, and we developed this really cool product line, and then we launched it probably late 2019.
Okay. Wow. So lots of years of developing. I
Yes.
feel like that bodes well for a good product.
Yes. I felt like we really took our time, and it was very intentional. Because I had a contracting background, I was able to put that product in real world application on
Yeah.
roofs and see it cycle through weather, different climate application temperatures. And that really helped us in the developmental stages. Instead of just being in a lab doing those controlled environment tests, we were able to do this in real world application and really flesh
Yeah.
out some issues that could have occurred otherwise. So I
Yeah.
felt it was a good thing. It was hard to be patient all those years. I knew we had a
Yeah.
great technology, and I wanted to launch it out, but I wanted to get it right before we took it to market. So
Yeah.
that was the plan, and that's how we did it.
That really speaks volumes, and I think it's so cool that you were a contractor first, so you're bringing that experience and that expertise to the table. Do you still have your contracting business?
We do. We don't do a lot with it. We have relationships because I've been in business so long. So
Yeah.
what we will do generally is take those opportunities and then pass them out to our contractors that are certified in our organization. And
Oh,
so
cool.
we use that. We just leverage that as an opportunity to give our contractors other projects.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, can you tell us why you chose the name Fluid Applied Roofing for the company?
Yes. So, as I said, I started in the early 90s as a contractor, and looking back, it felt like I was, kind of always pushing a rock uphill because I would hear quite often things like, this is a miracle in a bucket.
Right.
It's a temporary solution. All you're doing is painting my roof.
Yeah.
And I understood after about 15 years that there was a bit of a stigma to the term roof coating. And so I got with our team and we started talking about, what can we do to make this a little more appealing? And really, the systems are designed to preserve and protect a roof very well, but the name roof coating just wasn't doing it justice. So
Mhm.
I started correlating the two words roof coating, and on my own websites and on my marketing collateral, I would put roof coating and then I would put a hyphen in fluid applied roofing and started putting those two names together to start to create, um, kind of a change in the brand, if you will. And it seemed to catch on. As I look around now, you'll see the word fluid applied roofing a lot, but
Yeah.
we selected that as our name very intentionally. We feel like these systems are designed as a fluid applied roof, not just coating.
Yep.
Our technology was intentional with We have a fiber infused technology, so we feel like it's more of a roofing system and not just a coating. So everything was very intentional. From again, it really came out of that feedback I was getting from our customers and sometimes even commercial roofing contractors. They were the ones saying "miracle in a bucket."
Yeah.
Back then, they seem to have gotten on board now, though.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's great. So you launched in 2019.
Yes.
How far has far grown over the years?
It was very fast.
Awesome.
When we first launched, it was just pre, 2020 when, we obviously had the COVID uh, era of business. And so I initially thought maybe the timing was off because we had supply chain issues and all kinds of barriers that we had to kind of overcome. But we had such a unique technology and we were able to leverage having product available in a time when product wasn't readily available to get that technology pushed out. And when contractors and building owners were seeing the results, speed of application, just a really high end system, it really launched us really quickly um, through our first 3 years. I mean, it was a massive growth. We had to add a lot of infrastructure very quickly to keep up with the pace of our growth.
So, Sunny, can you tell me a little bit about the new plant in the Midwest? This is so exciting.
Yes, thank you. So we're having our grand opening next week. We're excited about having this plant up and running. We've been adding new employees over the last several months to support this new facility. We have a great quality control system in place. We're building automation in this plant that's enabling us to produce the product faster and with, again, more quality. And, we're looking forward to the next few years. Wildly, as we're having this grand opening, we've actually outgrown the plant. We've had it for about a year, but
Wow.
we're looking for new space because it's not large enough. We can produce enough product, but we just don't have the space for the raw materials and the finished goods. So we actually
Yeah.
are in the process of looking, as we have a grand opening, for new space.
Wow. I mean, that bodes really well for you all. That's really exciting.
It really is.
Um, and it's really exciting too to have like a full plant
Yes.
under your tool belt and to have like just access to all the finished goods in one space
Yes.
and everything like that. And to be growing so fast that you need a new space already is really exciting. So congratulations.
Thank you. It's incredible.
Yeah, that is. So, are there any special innovations that have been included in the design of the plant or in terms of adding new things to the product as well?
So again, we are constantly looking at automation.
Yeah,
Um, we're constantly looking at our quality controls, but we are putting new products in the queue now. We're looking at new product development. We're always trying to advance our technology. We consider ourselves an innovative company. We don't like to
yeah,
throw the term around. We literally look at how do we knock off or make the systems that we've brought to market even better than they are today. So
yeah.
we have we have 5 or 6 new products. Some will be coming out this year, and we're hoping to roll out several more in the 2026 season. So
Awesome.
cool things to come with fluid applied roofing.
That's really exciting.
Yes.
Congratulations. Wow.
Thank you.
So, how will this new facility help FAR deliver the goods to your contractors and getting that distribution element, buffed up?
So one of the things we really work hard to do is make sure that we have product available to ship.
Yep.
So currently, depending on the size of the order and how many come in at one time, but we can generally ship within sometimes same day, but within a few days to not
Yeah.
more than a week. So that's one of the things we're doing is just making sure that we can get that product to the contractor or customer when they need it.
Yeah.
That there's not a long lead time. So that's one of the things we're primarily focused on is making sure that we have that stuff available.
Yeah. And then how do contractors order your goods? Through, distribution partners, online?
Currently, it's direct to the contractor, so
Love
they
it.
work with our sales reps, whoever they're assigned to, and they call in and then there's obviously a total uh, ordering process that happens
Right.
internally here, but they're working right with our contractors. That's one of the things we focus on as well. We're very big on contractor relations, and what I mean by that is, as a contractor, as I mentioned earlier, I was a contractor for a long time.
Right.
One of the things that I felt was missing was that support system, and I don't mean answering my calls when I call. I'm talking about understanding roofing and knowing how to troubleshoot problems. So all of our sales reps are trained, heavily trained, constantly trained. We put them on roofs. We have them spray products. They understand all the roof type membranes, metal roofs. They understand at a very high level so that they can have those communications in person or on the phone with the contractors to be able to answer those tough questions sometimes. It's not about our product. It's actually
Yeah.
about the roofs they're working on or issues with spray equipment. Our team can generally troubleshoot even the Graco spray equipment that they are using on site on FaceTime, for
Yeah.
example. So
Wow.
we're really big on contractor support and not about our product specifically, but really about roofing as a whole.
Yeah. And that just shows in your answer right there how committed you are to supporting the contractors, like you said, being a contractor yourself. So how can contractors access these lower costs and start using FAR systems on their projects?
Yeah, so one thing I forgot to mention, and we'll be talking about this in our grand opening as well, but um, bec- because of the new plant that we brought online and some of the automation, we have been able to bring costs down when
Yes.
a lot of customers, or not customers, but a lot of manufacturers are raising prices. We're actually able to stabilize those costs and in some cases bring some of the pricing down. So that's going to be one major benefit of this new product, manufacturing facility going online. So we're really excited about that. We're going to be putting out some new pricing over the next 30 days or so.
Wow.
And some of that pricing will be reduced. And then the other thing we'll be doing is stabilizing pricing going into 26. So we're
That's
excited
amazing.
about that. But that's a result of bringing on this plant and some of the automation that's going on
Yeah.
inside that building.
That's huge news for your
Yeah.
contractors. Wow.
So
Um, and then earlier on, you touched on, your certifications and, having contractors be a certified applicator. What does that process look like?
So we have two things that happen. One, we want the contractors to come in to one of our. We have a Daytona facility. Who doesn't like to go to Florida, especially when it's in the
Hey.
wintertime? So we do that. And then we have one in the Beaver Creek area, and so Beaver Creek, Ohio. So what we do is we bring them in, and they will have a 1 day class where they have presentation. They actually get hands-on training. Most of the time we'll actually be on a real roof doing the application. So they
Nice.
get to have that experience. And then we have some in the kind of hands-on inside the building, I'll say with some of our mastics and other types of products. So that's one leg of the training. The second
Yeah.
leg of the training is we actually will send a trainer on site for 2 days with a contractor to help them with the application, understand how to prep a roof, how to clean the roof, all the things that go with a particular roof system, and then
Yeah.
how to install our system.
Mhm.
We have a very unique technology. Like I said, it's a fiber infused product,
Yep.
polyurethane acrylic based, but we have a flagship product called Fiber Seal Base, and it's a leak proofing product that actually has changed how leak proofing is done in this industry. Any
Wow.
contractors who've tried it have fallen in love with it, and I would as a contractor too. I know it's my product, but it's so fast. I mean, it's like 10 to 15 times faster as far as leak proofing. So, but
Really?
we do training. Yeah, it's very fast. It's extremely fast application.
Wow.
Mhm. So training is big.
Yeah.
It's super important. If you're a contractor and you want to have a good in-depth training, fluid applied roofing, we can offer that for you for sure.
That's huge. Well, and it's just so great that you do that as well because, maybe a contractor out there has like a brand new crew, a bunch of new employees.
Mhm.
This is an option for them to have a trainer come out and train that new crew, so their other crews can, get back on the roof or what have you.
Yes.
That's fabulous. So, can you tell us a little bit just about the breadth of your products and everything you all offer to contractors?
Yes. So that's another thing we try to do. We try to keep it really simple.
Love it.
Yeah. So our systems, and if people go on our website, it's very easy. You can literally go to a page. You can click on the roof substrate type, and it will take you to that roof substrate. It will tell you exactly what products you need for that
Perfect.
substrate, and the specifications, SDS sheets, everything's there in one place. We
Oh,
try to make it
nice.
easy, but our product offering, we have the polyurethane acrylic technology, which is a waterborne product, rain ready in 30 minutes, which is incredible for a waterborne product.
Yeah.
Fiber seal base is, again, a fiber infused technology that we use for leak proofing.
Yep.
Metal roofs, we do all our seams and penetrations. And then on a flat roof, we actually do the entire surface because we want to get rid of micro pinholing and things that your naked eye cannot see.
Yep.
So we're resurfacing that roof with that product. We have an alkoxy silicone. Um, we have several mastic repair products. One called Uraflex Pro, FiberSeal caulk, and then we're getting ready to launch out several new products. Like I said, over the next probably 18 months. Between now and 18 months, we'll probably
Wow.
have 5 new products out.
Wow.
Mm,
5 new products in the next 18 months. That's
Yes,
huge.
we've been working on them for a while.
You guys are busy.
Yes, very
New plant, new products, probably another new plant,
right.
or at least a new space. That's awesome.
It's
Congrats.
busy here at Fluid Applied
Yeah.
Roofing.
Yeah. So I'd love to kind of round out the podcast with what are you seeing in terms of popularity with fluid applied roofing um, across the sector and going into 2026, what are you guys doing to kind of help your contractors during this time of somewhat uncertainty, right, in the marketplace and everything? So what do you see in your crystal fluid applied ball?
Yeah, that's tough sometimes. The market changes. You've got to kind of move, kind of sway and move with the market and try to make adjustments.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing again for us will always be focused here. We're focusing on the customer, and I don't care if that's the contractor or the building owner. And we
Yeah.
have, you know, again, we're bringing a different technology to the market. Um, I'm going to be biased and say I feel like that we've brought a technology that is better for the building, so better for the
Mhm.
building owner, but it's also better for the contractor because we're reducing risk and installation errors, and we're speeding up the application process.
Yeah.
So we're increasing the profitability for the contractors, and we're protecting the roof better for the building owners. So we use the word preservation versus restoration.
Yeah.
We're actually taking roofs that are suitable candidates. We're not interested in trying to bring a roof back to life that should be replaced. It's just
Right.
who we are.
Yep.
And so we teach our contractors, if the roof needs replaced, tell them to replace it. We'll catch them next time. But
Yeah.
if we can preserve that roof, that's what we're looking for.
Yeah.
Preservation.
Absolutely. I love it. I love it. Well, Sonny, thank you so much for chatting with me today. This has been a great podcast, and congratulations on the new plant. And I hope the grand opening is the best party ever for you guys.
It's going to be big. It's a tailgate party themed. So it's going to be fun.
Woo!
Yeah. Football season, here we come.
Yeah. So, really quick for anyone that's in the area, when is the grand opening?
It's this coming Friday on the 10th from 11 to 2. Like I said, it's a tailgate themed party. It's going to be a lot of fun. And we're going to be cutting the ribbon and having some food and playing some games and just having a good time.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much again. This has been fabulous, and we'll catch you on the next one.
All right. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Absolutely. Everyone, please go to the Fluid Applied Roofing directory on Coatings Coffee Shop to learn more about their products and go to their website, all that jazz. Get information for being able to work with them in the future, hopefully. And you can also go to coatingscoffeeshop.com to listen to all of our CoatingsCast episodes and more. So go there and check it out, and we'll see you next time on the next CoatingsCast. Thanks for joining us on this coating adventure. Stay tuned for more episodes, and in the meantime, be sure to follow us on social media to stay updated with all things roof coatings. Until next time, stay coated. For more information, go to coatingscoffeeshop.com.